So let's chat. Hi, my name is Julia. I am the CEO of Château de Malherbes, and I recently got an idea to start a series of podcasts where we'll be talking all things wine. We will invite some of the people from the industry. We're going to ask them the questions of today and unveil some things that are happening behind the closed doors. Welcome to Château de Malherbes. This is a property that dates from the 14th century that was built by a knight who came here from the Crusades and decided to build a chateau and started cultivating vines. So we are today here since 2014, decided to bring some more life to this beautiful property because we saw crazy potential here that was not fulfilled. It's a property of 25 hectares, 12 of which are vines, which makes up a total of 60,000 bottles per year. And we produce red wine and white wine too. Fun fact, Bordeaux white wines are really, really nice and delicious. Lots of people don't know we actually do have white wines. And we use two different grape varieties at this property for the whites, which is Sémillon and Sauvignon Blanc. And for the reds, we have Merlot, Cabernet Franc, and Cabernet Sauvignon. Those are typical grape varieties from Bordeaux region, but also it will obviously depend on the side of the river where you're at. We have a river called La Garonne, and you have the left bank and the right bank. On the right bank, you have more of a clay-based soil, so you will have more of Merlot grape variety. And on the left bank, you're going to have more of Cabernet because the soil is more sandy and you have more limestone. And that grape variety loves that. So Bordeaux wines are actually always a blend. You don't have one wine grape variety wine, although it might be coming. Those are the things that we're going to be exploring here at this podcast. Every wine region has its tradition, it has its story, but the world is changing, people are changing, the tastes are changing. So the question is, are we going to change? Is Bordeaux going to change? Do we need to change? And what do we need to change? So lots of questions, not a lot of answers, but lots of love and passion for this beautiful craft. So we're very excited to see what the future is going to bring. My journey into the wine is not very particular. I was always surrounded by wine growing up, in a sense where my father is a huge wine enthusiast. And whenever we would have dinners and we had wine at the table, it was something that we needed to talk about. It wasn't something that was just a drink at the table. But at the same time, after studying a different field, I went into hospitality, and obviously in hospitality you have everything that is connected to food, wine, travel, and this is where I actually got my first professional experience, and I did a course in sommelier. And then I came here to Bordeaux directly after working in some of the hotels around the world. Had a beautiful chance to come here and start working actually in the field. And this is where you learn best. This is where you get all the insights and the proper understanding of all the processes that happen, all the steps that you need to take and you need to put into the creation of a good wine. So here I am 5 years later, trying to innovate and bring a breath of fresh air into this region, and obviously enjoy what has been done here before and try to contribute to it in the best way I can. The reason I want to start recording those kind of podcasts because I feel that the world of wine has been so closed down for centuries that today people who are willing to learn about it, who are willing to get into the world of wine, they're quite intimidated by it. So my goal and my wish is to actually make it very entertaining and welcoming for everyone who actually wants to learn more about it in a very nice and chill way. And talking to the people who do actually have a lot of knowledge. And even for myself, because you live and you learn your whole life, even for myself to understand all the intricacies and to understand what is the future holding for us, because this is the biggest question that everyone in the industry is asking themselves today. The idea of the podcast also came from the concept that we've created together with our technical consultants and with 18 different properties that is called Les Conversations à Malherbes. And the idea was to bring everyone together and create this platform for conversations where we can actually discuss all kind of problems or questions that we have, because when you're on your own, it's very easy to get lost and very difficult to stay motivated and go on. But when you see other people, you get inspired, and you get a better understanding of what is happening in the industry as a whole, because we do not exist as individuals, we exist as a beautiful historic region. So I think it's incredibly important, and probably in the future we will be able to talk to some of the wineries that took part in that concept that we've created in that event, and continue on getting like-minded chateaus and vineyards that actually want to promote our region, to innovate and to create something beautiful. So stay tuned. Don't forget to follow our page to receive all the news and new podcasts. And also, please let us know if you know anyone who would want to participate and share their story in our podcasts.